I would really like to figure out how to use the tubeways. Now, these are going to be quite expensive to build, but this seems like a really fun way to get around my base. Now, I've left a little bit of space right over here. This is where my beavers sleep. It is a tubeway network entrance and exit. Okay. So we can plant this down and then have tubes going around my base from one side to the next to clean all of it up, to like get my beavers to work nice and quickly. Because if that's how it works, that sounds amazingly useful. Over here would be a pretty nice spot for like the industrial district for me to have another tubeway station. So if I would like to move my medium warehouse district over here, or my medium warehouse rather. If we can maybe create a large warehouse. Well, these are really big. I guess they're like double stacked together. Yeah, they can hold 1,200, which is way too much. I don't really need that many metal parts, do I? No, I don't really need that much. The problem is that I don't really... I need it to be 3x3 big. Not that it changes anything, but I need it for my own sanity. I want it to be 3x3 big. But I don't want it to hold 1,200 screws, because that's just going to consume all of my metal. I could just put small ones behind it. Maybe that's a reasonable thing to do. Until I come up with a better solution. Yeah. So this is gonna be metal screws. This is gonna be metal screws. This is gonna be metal screws. And then we empty this one out. So they can send it to the other side, which should be kind of nice. And then we can get another tubeway station right over in that spot. Now, there is a height difference, so this is all 1 square lower. I would really like it all to be in like the same... Maybe that's me being a little bit too specific, but I would really like to have it all at the same level. Yeah, I've never played this faction much. It's really fun so far, though, but they definitely are a little different, the Iron Teeth. Yeah, screws are only used by the Iron Teeth as well. They don't have windmills, and as a Dutchman, that kind of hurts. Like, why would you want to... Why would you want a life without windmills? Like, what's next? A life without bicycles? A life without wooden shoes? Like, what's the limit, you know? How far are we willing to go? Too far, if you ask me. I also want to build up the large warehouse. A life without cheese? Okay, look, I was joking up until this point, but a life without cheese would genuinely be bad. I eat a lot of cheese. Protoss players rejoice. I do. I could live without stroopwafels, I think, although stroopwafels are S tier. The Dutch really love their bicycles. In Amsterdam, you almost get run over like 3 times. They're very aggressive when you accidentally get in their lane. Well, you're not supposed to be walking in the bicycle lane, are you? It's very obvious which one the bicycle lane is, because it's red. Oh, you were high? Okay, alright, fair. Yeah, no, okay, okay. Right. Strong defense. I thought you were gonna make up some bad excuse, but okay. Good argument. After riding a bicycle in Amsterdam, you get why they're so aggressive. You know, most bicycle problems in Amsterdam, as far as I've noticed, and maybe this is me projecting, but it's usually tourists. Tourist bicycle micro is not, it's not at the same level. I don't live in Amsterdam though, but I have seen tourists struggle. There's riding a bicycle and then there's riding a bicycle, you know? Life's different, I guess, when you grow up with it. Yo, we have actual food. My settlement is pretty straightforward at this point. I have a secondary area up here, and I have built a gigantic water reservoir, and then a river that leads from my starting oasis down to the rest of the playable map. So whenever there's a bad water event, I can use this to, like, fill up a lot of the space and to get more water in the reservoir and to make sure everything runs well. And likewise, I can occasionally also, whenever there's no drought, produce things over here on the high ground. Now, I've been very low on food because the Iron Teeth are not very good at food production. They're more industrial, I suppose. So that is what I'm trying to bring up at the moment. I've also started moving all of the stuff from the low ground up towards this high ground area. So this is where we're going to be storing berries next. That's nice. Yeah, so this place is going to be emptied out. And we're going to be storing all of that in the large warehouse. The gigantic, yeah, the medium tank over here can be gone. The large industrial pile over here can now also be destroyed. And we're just planting down more and more places where I can grow more food, I guess. Like right now, we're really a kohlrabi's main. But could you build a dam for the bad water? So the problem is that, like, during a bad water season, the water sources in the game, like all of them, so that includes the aquifer drill over here, that includes my water seep, they are also emitting bad water. So I can, like, create levees around it, I suppose, and maybe there's, like, a way to filter it. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just flushing it at the moment, which seems to do the trick. Very little water at the moment, though. We really need to be pumping up some more of it. So one thing I might be able to do is create, like, remove the little roof. Create a little scaffolding over here, and then start pumping water from the high ground, too. And then we can use that to fill up the water tank over here, I think. Might be nice. Because I need to be storing way more of it. No, I've not really used any automation yet. Why can't I not put it over here on the side? Does it have to be further out into the... Ah, that's why. Okay. We can make a little platform. There we go. Bump up a little bit more. So I want to redo my entire industrial district as it is. Like, I'm trying to move all of it up to the high ground. I have now got my 2 geothermal engines connected. Like, all of this is now connected. Meaning that I can actually start moving it up in this direction. And I definitely, yeah, my demand of the industrial district can go up to a lot more horsepower than I can supply with these geothermals. So we should definitely be thinking about that. It's no longer possible to get the perfect connection here. Pain. It's okay. I mean, I say it's okay, but I'm actually not okay with it. Gears. Oh, we're actually not storing gears anywhere properly. Okay, we're gonna store gears over here too. Okay. That's hot. That is hot. All right, empty this one out. Bring it over there instead. And that will leave a little bit of space for me to create another one of these tubeway stations. So hopefully they can take the tube to work. Is that what they do in the UK? I don't know. The tube in it, bruv. Or something like that, I don't know. So how do I now use this? Like, how do we connect this? They only do that in London? Ooh, bad tide approaching. Okay. I think we can work with this, though. We can figure it out. They only do that in London and nobody lives in London. I think there's quite a few people that live in London. But who knows? So wait, can I even build this? Can it not go above my freaking field? Wait a second. I thought I was going to be able to connect this in midair.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, thank you, Damir. Thank you for the 28. Okay. I'm not sure how I would run this. Can I run the tubes underground? But how would I... Wait a second. I have to tunnel. Oh, dude, we have to do a lot of tunneling. This is gonna be a very deep project. But I need to go very far. But isn't this... How in the world am I gonna get there? Can they reach down? I should probably save before I execute this. I guess if I can, like... So, I don't know how far they can actually dig. Let's just see how far they can dig. I mean, the world is called Deep Shaft. It is Deep Shaft time. Thank you, by the way, Damir. Did I even thank you for your subscription? I don't know. Thank you. I do appreciate it. We'll see how much they can actually just tunnel by themselves without, like... No, I don't think I can build the tube first. As a matter of fact, I may have to make, like, a double layer here because they have to be able to walk through it before they can actually, Yeah, we need to tunnel. We need to make a wider tunnel. Because they can't currently build it up, right? Like, I need to make sure that they can actually get down there. And make their way through. Oh. Wait, so there's a platform here, but like, how do you actually build the tube? This is new. I have a service tunnel to access the tunnel. I don't think there's another way, is there? So we have the vertical tunnel. Actually, we don't really need the platform. It's unnecessary here. Anyhow. We can do... vertical tubeway. And I guess we destroy that thing, right? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't work like this. Do I have to go a level further down than this? There we go. I think I have to go an extra level down, right? Because otherwise, how in the world is this going to work? But this is level 0 over here. So I guess, but if I blow this up, isn't that going to destroy the blocks that my crops are currently built on? I don't know. If I destroy this block, does it not destroy the crops? Feels like I am. I don't have any way of rebuilding dirt right now. So I need to basically create another area over here, right? Like another layer in this same location over here. We can do a small little area, I guess. Yeah, isn't this going to destroy my crops? It is. It is going to destroy my crops. No, this is not good. They're gonna destroy my crops. I gotta go one level further down. I can't because it's level 0. I can't go to -1. This is as low as the level goes. Yo, tons of lints. Thank you very much. Yeah, but I want to tunnel under over here and then go straight over there. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. Is that not possible? Thank you, Tanza. I mean, if I get the tunnels to connect over here, it might be okay. How do I cancel this? The cancel key doesn't do it. Man, it's an annoying little system. How many connections can the station have? So it seems to have loads of little options here available on the sites. But I've never used these things before, so I don't really know. There's something happening. But I can't reach all the way down there. If I dynamite this over here too, is that gonna be okay? We can do a big boy dynamite. Okay, guys, reach this? They can. Magic. So I need them to be able to go inside of the tube and then just build all of this up, and then we can probably build our tubes over here, right? Can I delete this without, like, everything collapsing? How do I... Oh, like so? Well, I definitely will need this. But I need a vertical one over here, I guess. Why could I not put a vertical one over here? Yo! Why not? But I can't delete the platform. Should I delete these? And then get it done? This is not the most convenient way of building stuff. But does it work like so? Yeah. Okay, so this is doable, right? Like, I don't think it's actually impossible like what I was assuming earlier. We just have to find a way to get down there. So we need to get a staircase that actually leads down to that section of the map. I don't sadly have access to these shiny planks yet, but the shiny planks do have spiraling staircases, and I feel like this would be the perfect place to use them. I just need to figure out a way to place them down. And to make them. They can build from within the tube? Wait, they can? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a nice quality of life. So wait, then I don't need this second access tunnel at all. Okay, let's give that a shot. I assumed that they would need to build it on the outside, but they can build it in the tube itself. Okay. Well, I can't place it down at the moment, but maybe they can... It's too far from a district and cannot be reached. So how can I make them reach that part then? If they... Maybe they have to, like, finish the little tunnel and then they can reach it? Maybe they can enter the tunnel from over here and then go down? Does this become accessible now? Yeah, they're building this. Interesting. So they do go inside of the tunnel to build up this stuff. Technology is beautiful. Okay, so this is gonna be a while. But they should be able to make it to the other side. Okay. This is not as cool as zip lines, I will say. Like, it's kind of cool. It'll be efficient. It's real quick. Okay. We can double up the production speed here by doing the same thing on this side. It'll just be a little bit. Wait, does this one have to be vertical? How did I do it on the other side? What is this? No, that one is vertical. Okay, good. It'll just magically get a curve at the very end. That's what she's... I don't know. Never mind. What's going on, Bree-Sick? Hello. You're back. Nice. I think we're gonna cancel the mangroves for now. We really don't need those. Because the mangroves keep dying. Whenever we get contaminated water, they die. Okay, kohlrabis are actually filling up. Look at that. We have a lot of food all of a sudden. Very good. So this would already be super efficient though, because they would actually just get to work much faster. Going from that side to the other side is very nice. I wonder if we can do the same thing over here too. Like if we ultimately want to expand our base and I want to be able to like reach that location faster, that would do the trick too. Plenty of water available at the moment. Plenty of lumber available at the moment, too. We can move the explosives factory and then also the centrifuge, though, to a different location. I don't really like the way that they are laid out at the moment. It's fine like this. But they both have the same type of resource requirements, so they both need bad water. They both then can use the extract, and then they also really need clean water in order to make... wait, what do we need clean water for again? Wait, do we actually need clean water for any of this stuff here? I thought we also needed clean water for one of them. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this stuff is not useful at the moment. Same for this. Can I actually just put this thing over there? That would save me a lot of hassle. Okay, we flushed the system. Okay, we can demolish this. Definitely do want to go and loot this though, because this is a expensive operation. We don't need this anymore. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that. We don't need that. And then I want a giant vat for bad water. And then likewise also a big one right here for the medium, or for the juice. There we go. So this one can be extract, that one can be bad water. This one can be emptied. And then we can have some decontamination pods close by. In case my beavers get sick. All right. That's nice. And then this area is basically free again. Okay, how's the tunneling going in the meantime? Are we doing, We're doing nothing. Awesome. I have to micro it manually, it seems. Alright. Do I wish I was as cool as beavers? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have pretty large front teeth, but I don't think they're as cool as a beaver's front teeth, you know? That's a dream I can only, well, dream off. I dreamed a dream of beaver. Dreaming of beaver is not that weird, is it? Yeah, so this has to be microed manually. I have to basically build it one square at a time. It's a little tedious, but it'll work. So that means that this thing can be emptied. This thing can be emptied. This thing can be emptied. That one can also be emptied. And then we can start building up a gigantic storage for dynamite. More dynamite. Colony sims are so therapeutic to watch as long as you're not the one playing it. I love playing these type of games. They're so much fun to me. We can definitely move the sick bay over as well. And I guess I'm kind of making like a little sick bay area over here with these decontamination pots as it is. So maybe we can move you guys up to another location. We are having a bunch of dangerous jobs at the moment. You know what? Let's make a little sick bay area, I guess. It's probably a good idea. Yo, ASO!
Hello, logo and chat. Low wave, low tail, low V. May your beavers stay healthy and your water not be bad.
Thank you, man. My beaver is healthy. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that, man. That's really kind. Nobody wants to have an unhealthy beaver. Ah, I kind of like the decontamination pots in the back, actually. I'm gonna... Nah, okay, fine. We'll put them back. We can put a gigantic regular water thingy over here, too. And then tunnel to the other side. That would actually maybe be cheaper than what I'm doing right now with this tube system. I can just tunnel to the freaking neighborhood over here, man. Wait a second. What is Loco from the past thinking? AKA Loco from 3 minutes ago. Just destroy their homes. Just destroy their houses. Okay. I think I can tunnel through this all. Wait, is it another level? Kind of, but it's okay. Oh, I'm a tunnel main. Is wat je... Dropjes? Oeh. Nou, eigenlijk niet. I have the thing that everybody in the chat always hates. Look at what Lauren got me. Black licorice! Apparently everybody hates this stuff. Goed. Is het maar? Horrible. Huh. It's a mixed bag. They actually call it Engelsdrop over here, which is like English licorice. I don't know why they call it English licorice, but it's like a mix of all types of stuff. I'm assuming they don't sell this much in the UK. I don't know. Hey, Toby. You wanna come hang out? Okay. It is actually very popular. Ooh. There we go. Oh, I thought, okay. We've had this discussion about licorice before, and I basically learned that nobody likes it. Except for people in Finland and then the Netherlands, apparently. But it's popular in the UK, too? That's very different from the licorice you know? Oh. I don't know, guys. Is it a healthy option? Let's see. First ingredient, sugar. Second ingredient, glucose syrup. Third ingredient, sugar molasse. It's very healthy. We have 3 different flavors of sugar as the first 3 ingredients. Out of 100 grams, 62% of it is sugar. So it's healthy. It is sugar, topped with a little bit of sugar, and then some sugar on the side. I should eat a lot of it. Practically a vegetable. Oh, how many calories a piece? It's 360 calories per 100 grams. This bag is 270 grams. So is that heavy? I don't know. I guess as far as like snacks go, it's not terrible. I don't know though. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Stay away from licorice if you've got heart or kidney issues. I don't think I have either of those 2 things. At least I hope not. Yo, I am creating a very expensive tube system. When in reality, what I could have done was just create a staircase and a tunnel. And now suddenly this area is connected. I mean, it's a little, it's a bit of a run, but it's surprisingly manageable. The tunnel is cooler though. Loco, I haven't been around for a long time. Just wanted to hear if you have been following the StarCraft TMG. I definitely will be painting some StarCraft minis. Yeah, we're gonna definitely stream that. I've just used up a lot of gears. I think it's okay. My gear production is not super high, but it's just because we've been using a lot of it. Do we just keep it on this screen and we just, It's a bit of a tedious process like this, but staring at it may actually be more efficient. I have to min-max it. We have to micromanage it. Maybe you're not supposed to build these, like, underground too much. Like, I'm going underground, but maybe you're supposed to have these tubes above ground? Yeah, this is some really fun gameplay right here. I mean, it'd be nice if we could just drag the line early on. Beautiful gameplay. What if the tunnel floods? Yeah, beavers are aquatic animals. They can survive in water for a while. And they can just build a dam, I guess. Okay, I have to put this stuff away because I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Beautiful gameplay. We have to wait until they wake up again in the morning. They only work 16 hours a day. Ugh. Oh yeah, we have painting videos up on More Loco, absolutely. I have a bunch of playlists right over here at the top of the channel with all kinds of mini painting. Although, admittedly, it has been a little bit. The Mangler Squigs are definitely the ones I'm the most proud of. I almost wonder if these are definitely the ones that turned out the best, I think. Like, I'm very pleased with how this whole thing came along. I'm pretty proud of this one. This is the nicest thing by far I've ever painted. This took many, many hours, though. It's a bit difficult to keep it in the frame. But yeah, this is a multi-part series. We also have the blue one. Sadly, these videos don't perform super well or whatever. I really like making them. But it is just very time intensive to paint something like this, and I understand it's not for everybody to watch. But maybe the StarCraft minis will do well, you know? Do I have a pile of shame? I do. It's not very shameful, though. I'm not super ashamed of it. It's not as bad as some other people. Didn't mean to call you out, Shiny. Shiny doesn't have a pile of shame, he's got a cupboard of shame. Has it been upgraded yet to something more shiny? I have been painting a little bit again. Just the very basics, though. I put it on a plinth, and I just did some of the dirt and some of the rock so far, just as base coating. But yeah, this will be cool. You moved out, so now you have a closet of shame? Ooh, nice. We're nearly done. I've got some episodes of me playing Slay the Spire 2 on YouTube, Vince. YouTube.com/moreloco. Okay. Is it time? Boom! The final piece of the puzzle. Someone's going. There they are. Okay. Well, the subway is not very spicy to look at because it's underground. But it should hopefully allow them to transport from one side to the next way quicker. We have a little tunnel now connecting this area over there too. Yeah, this is great. Big improvement. Honestly, big improvement. We have a lot of liquid stored right now. We have water. Am I team tube now instead of zipline? I like the visual of the zipline. Yeah. I do really like the way the tubes function, but I feel like the ziplines look cooler. We have a lot of food as well, by the way, which is awesome. Can you, by the way, stack this on top? Like, does this... Oh, yeah, it does create a little T section. We could, like, tunnel it around and go up to the high ground over here. I don't know how good an idea that would be, but, yeah, this is all on one district. This is all on one district. The other water source is extremely far away. I mean, creating another area over here would be kind of good as well. Like another industrial area, I mean. I would really like to start making a robot beavers. I don't know if that's a good idea as far as like a next step goes, but if we can start making robot beavers, that would be really sweet. Oh, this thing isn't actually currently powered up at all. My god. How did I not realize that all this time? How long has it been? Too long. Lucky for me though, I don't really need a lot of that stuff. Oh. Am I dumb? Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Yeah, if I can make another area here for production, that would be fun. Maybe I should actually, though, if we want to create a robotics area, maybe I should create a tube that goes above ground. So we can actually just go and tunnel in that direction a little bit more straightforwardly. Also, so we can see what it looks like. Like, I could tunnel more underground, I guess. Maybe that's the best way to do it, but is it also the most fun way of doing it? So there is the... Where is it? There is the bot assembler, the charging station, the control tower, a tall structure that sends out signals to bots to boost their performance. And a grease factory. Medium chance of injury. Okay. We can create gallons of lube. Now, how much lube does one need? Actually, it requires this stuff. A factory that produces slippery grease that makes bot machines run smoothly. A place where bots come to recharge. Assembles autonomous bots to perform everyday tasks. And a bot part factory. So we need 3 of these things, right? Like we need 1 for each part of the robot. Maybe over here would make more sense for something like this. I've just created this little high ground area, I guess. And they can reach this very easily. Like, this is all well within range. And this is where my bottles are. So we could make a... You don't want clankers taking jobs? We're trying to automate everything, Big Dodo. Also, you can't say that with a hard R, can you? You're on a list now, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, so we need to get... Where is it? My god, I keep losing where it is. Metal? No. Why is it not under metal? Automation? No. Ah. Under science. Metal beavers eat electricity. So we have the bot part factory. And then we have the grease factory. So these require a factory to produce a slippery grease that makes the bot machines run smoother. But like, what do you do with the lube? Like when you have the lube, what do you do with it? You slurp it? So the limbs take 4.5 hours each. But if you multiply that by 4, I'm assuming they need 4 limbs, it will be the same as 18. So I think what we do is we build like a little spiraling... Yeah. Bot part factory. So you're gonna have the recipe for the bot limbs, sure. The bot chassis. And then the heads. We probably need to store these as well. I think. Yeah. Bot chassis. Heads. Limbs. And then we need to create a bot manufacturing building thingamajig. A bot assembler. Yeah. So that's also a 3x3. So that's the entrance over here. That's the entrance over there. That's the entrance over there. Meaning that the entrance for the assembly needs to be over there. This is where we can make robots. Now all we need to do is create a spiraling staircase that goes around. Because it's spiraling. That's, you know. Should have been quite obvious. Yeah. Okay. The only problem is getting up to the first step is... I need this all to be shifted over one step. How do I... Actually, no. If we can have the spiraling stair... No, spiraling staircase doesn't matter. Like, I want to build it like so. Okay. We make the bot part factory. Yeah. That should do. Okay. Good. So we can have another staircase over here. We can have another staircase over here. So this is going to be entrance for the first, for the second. Yeah, for the third. So that is the first, the second, the third, and the fourth level all done. Actually, no, the first is not yet done. There it is. And I guess actually for the storage of these things, it would be beneficial to have those at the level of the building thingamajig, like the final structure. So they're all gonna be... Let's just do something very unnecessary. Sorry, this is just for me, okay? This is not necessary at all, but it's fun. We play with the rule of cool. Yeah. Many things are not necessary. What was the quote again? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste. What movie is that again? Fuck. If you don't know that movie, that's the weirdest thing I've said on stream ever. Hold on, I need to Google it. Is it necessary? It's dodgeball! Dodgeball. Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but I do it anyways because it's sterile and I like the taste. A character named Rip Torn. That movie's insane. It's so stupid that it's actually funny. Oh, it's it's an actor? Excuse me. Oh no. I have inhaled licorice. Not good. Don't recommend it.